What's up, guys? Usually we have a little video put together, but if you don't know it, my job is to work in the sun all day, taking care of people's yards. And so my mental capacity right now is at a little bit of a low. And so I figured it'd be easier to do a live for our weekend forecast. Clean water, very clean water. I checked the beach out late Thursday afternoon. Water is gorgeous. It's been gorgeous all week, and it should continue probably up until about maybe Saturday afternoon into Sunday here in the Northeast Florida area. So right now we got east winds, and it's supposed to be east winds again Friday. They're calling 10 to 12. Then on Saturday, east 10 to 12, possibly southeast in the afternoon 10 to 12. And then Sunday's the day we're gonna have east winds 15 up to 25. That's what they're calling for now. As you know, we got the tropical system out there named Mr. Fred. So really, whatever Fred does is what is going to affect our winds the most. I would say the further west he moves, the less chance our weather's gonna be impacted here. Obviously, if the track shifts back to the right, our winds will probably be a little bit stronger. But Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday should all be fishable, depending on what Fred does. Plenty of mullet in the surf, guys. This week I've seen numerous sharks here in the Northeast Florida area, chasing them, eating fish as they're being reeled in. Tons of, I saw greenies, pilchards, butterfish, if you like butterfish, tarpon like butterfish. I've seen quite a few big Spanish in literally waist deep water crushing the mullet first thing in the morning and in the afternoon. If you're gonna go fish, you don't need 3 or 4 rods right now. Just get a mullet. What's up? How's it going, Andrew? Mullet, the fish are keyed in on the mullet right now, guys. Speckled trout, Spanish, blues, flounder, and redfish. Redfish also eat the sand fleas, still plenty of sand fleas, especially in Ponte Vedra. Speaking of Ponte Vedra, this week I've gotten several good reports. Some very nice whiting up to 17 inches, eating the sand fleas, also tipped with the fish bites, you know, doing a different combo. So yeah, the waves weren't bad. They're gonna be a lot bigger come Sunday if the weather forecast holds up. If it's east 15 to 25, we're gonna have some 3 to 5 foot surf. And because I was already looking ahead to Monday and they're calling for 4 foot surf. So we're gonna have some decent stuff coming up. Speaking of the water temperature it was 82 2 weeks ago. Well, it's 84 now. It's 84 in Flagler, 84 in Fernandina. It's creeping up there. What we don't want it to hit is like 87. That's when the fishing becomes a little bit tougher. You really got to get out there early or late. Middle of the day doesn't cut it as much. And log books I have from the Old Jacks Pier, we had a few summers where the water was up to 88. And there's very little written down as far as catch-wise. And the fish that were caught on that pier were caught out deeper. So you got to figure if you're fishing anywhere along the surf, a lot of those fish are just going to be out in the deeper water trying to find a cool spot. Got a few reports from up in the Fernandina area. As you know, I believe they're dredging. So fishing hasn't been as good up there. So you probably want to head south. Like Huguenot should be fine. Huguenot area. Hannah Park. Of course, Neptune Beach, Atlantic Beach, all of those areas. And move down to Ponte Vedra, the Volano area. That water's always real nice down there for the most part. There were some pompano caught Thursday afternoon too. A ton of 7 to 10 inchers. So if you stick it out, chances are you might be able to scrape a few keepers into your box. If they're 7 to 9 inches, you know, they're 7 to 10, there's got to be a few keepers around. A little further south, Flagler. I didn't hear a report the last few days from there, but I imagine if you have a kayak, the kingfish should be thick. I know this week, I believe it was Tuesday, I saw a king and 2 tarpon busting schools of mullet fairly close to the shore. So if you get out there early Friday, maybe early Saturday morning before the winds start to pick up and send in a swell, you can get your kayak out there. So if you get out there early enough, say I'd get out there at crack of dawn. If you can get a big bait, big top water, and just walk the beach and look for tarpon, you'll see them. They come in pretty shallow first thing in the morning, and when they're feeding, there's no mistaking what it is. They'll come up pretty high. And I don't know if you saw, there's been a few videos. I know I had one from last week, and on Monday, there was probably, it looked like a bull shark, about a 4 or 5 foot bull shark in knee-deep water. So keep that in mind when you're reeling in a fish. Watch your surroundings. You don't want to reel in that shark right into your foot. So there's plenty of fish to be caught. And if you go into the river, I saw numerous reports Wednesday and Thursday, which is today still. Lots of mangrove snappers, nice mangroves, hitting mud minnows, live shrimp, finger mullet. Some good reports of flounder. They're hitting the fish bites, lures. They'll hit the Slayer lures. And of course, they'll hit a mullet anytime. You'll hit that thump, drag it along on a Carolina rig around any type of structure, eddies, some rocks. They like to hang off into the current, waiting to ambush that prey. Another thing, August 21st, if you haven't seen it yet, that's when me and Chip, the sinker guy, are holding our 4th surf seminar of the year, 6th Avenue South. It'll be from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Of course, we'll still be there after 9:30, talking. But the main portion of the seminar is from 8 to 9:30. Basic surf fishing setup and how to target tarpon from the beach. Chip did pretty well last year towards the fall catching them from the beach, and he's gonna show me and everyone else how they can target them too. And we have several sponsors who have donated some stuff, and we're gonna have free raffle. So you show up, you get a raffle ticket, and at the end we draw. Now not everyone's gonna get a prize, but there are some good prizes. One of the sponsors, Diamond Fishing Tackle, they make the diamond braid and they make some good fluorocarbon. So they're gonna be donating, and a few other guys, a couple secrets. And in fact, a few of people attending the seminar actually donating some stuff. And we'll introduce them at the seminar, because I think it's really awesome that we get people in the community that actually want to help out. And they just want to help you guys. And it helps us out too, because it's good to know that what we're doing, this isn't for no glory or popularity. It's simply to help other people learn how to fish better. Because me and Chip, we were young once. We didn't know how to catch everything. And we had to learn. We learned a lot of stuff on our own, but we learned from our peers and elders who were better fishermen than us. And that's what we're trying to help you guys do. When I was 11-year-old, 12-year-old running around on the old Jack's Pier asking 1,000 questions, I'm thankful for the people who were there to answer the questions for me. They could have simply just shooed me off, and that'd have left a sour taste, and I might have not, I'm not coming back up here. But that's the same thing I try to do now. If somebody asks me a question on the beach when they see me, I'll show them my rig, my setup, everything. And it's just up to them to follow it. The cooler usually doesn't lie. What's in the cooler is what I've been catching. So I don't buy them from the fish market and bring them down to the beach. And we just want to help you guys. So August 21st, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Try to probably bring a cooler full of waters too, because it may be hot. One thing I will say is if you're not on Facebook and only on YouTube, just keep checking back as we get closer to the date. As you know, the tropical season is really heating up right now. We got Fred out there, and they got another one behind it. So if we have to postpone it, I'll put it up on YouTube and on Facebook, because the 21st is right around the corner. I mean, what is it, next week, right? Just next week. And then we don't want people showing up in the middle of a tropical storm. We could fish it, but it wouldn't be very much fun. All we need is the sinker guys, Sputniks, and we'll be able to hold bottom, but we might not be able to hold our hat on. But I'm going to show y'all right now. This is the size that most of the schools are. I mean, this is absolute perfect size, guys. As you know, you can see it, right? That little flap, that's where the hook So see how it goes out? Okay, you push that. That's where you push. That's where the hook goes through. If you hook it sideways, if you don't hook it through that flap, chances are you're going to throw it off. I've never had an issue when I hook it through there and out the top. That's how I always hook them. But like I said, these size sand fleas, everything eats them. Pompano, whiting, drum, redfish, sheephead. Caught speckled trout on them and flounder this year. So everything eats sand fleas. But that's about all I got. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Water should be clean tomorrow and Saturday. We'll see what happens Sunday with that wind change. Could be stronger, could be lighter, depending on what hurricane or tropical storm, or maybe he'll just disappear, you know, drop dead Fred. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. We're almost to 3,000. I think we're at 2,999 subscribers. So it's a slow and steady climb, but it's fun. It's been fun helping all you guys learn how to catch fish, or learn how to better catch fish. I mean, most of y'all can catch fish anyways, but yeah, man, Andrew, yeah, where have you been surfing at? Jack's Beach? If it's Jack's Beach, if you see a school of pogies or mullet, don't surf through them right now. There's a lot of stuff. Or if you do surf through them, make sure you don't have no silver jewelry on. Those Spanish might take a bite off one of your toes or something. Tuesday, some of those Spanish I saw looked easily 2 to 4 pounds. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll see you out there, man. That's where I was this afternoon, checking out and catching some sand fleas. There was some pretty good waves. Water looked good. Water looked good. We'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.